This is not just men. I would take it a step further to say that it's people without life experience. Because one thing that I have learned is when someone has yet to experience something, they will harshly judge you. And then the moment they begin experiencing it, of course, they have a bit more empathy and can empathize with you or just understand the perspective of from which you're coming from. But people who just don't have that level of experience, that includes adversity, that includes striving, that includes life tribulations and really getting it out by yourself, or learning that you're actually not by yourself and that you can seek assistance from those who are willing to assist you on your life's path journey. But the most irritating thing is that when they harshly judge you and finally come around, it's like, oh, like now I understand like what you meant. I didn't mean to judge you, X, Y, and Z, but the bridge has already been burned. And I find that I have to actually begin empathizing for those who have had, I wouldn't even say the luxury, but just have not had to experience certain adversities that I wouldn't wish upon anyone. But it is frustrating being around different types of people that are like this because they are never going to understand where you're coming from. They're never going to understand the rhythm of how you maneuver through space. They're not going to understand the cadence and the way that you speak. They're not going to understand it's not that you're brand new. It's just that you've had new experiences. So your eyes are a little bit more open. Your brain is working. And there's a realization that the more you focus on self, the less you're worried about what the rest of the world is doing. And you have less to say because you're too focused on yourself and your own personal growth. I came back to add a little. It's also one of those moments where some people begin to learn over time that you cannot judge, or you have to practice a level of like non-judgment and more empathy because you never know when you'll be in the same situation. And you don't know what you're going to do in certain situations until that time arises. You can predict, you can even assume, but until you're actually in that situation, you really don't know if you're going to go left, right, jump up, or go down. So in my life, I practice not casting such harsh judgments onto others because I don't know. I could be in their situation and do the exact same thing that they would do. Like, you literally have no idea. And that's why I am a firm believer that any opportunity that comes my way in my life that I want to seize, I will seize. And in the moment, if I've made a decision that I'm like, maybe I should have went left instead of going right. Now I know. Now I know when I go down that street that I'll go right instead of left. Like, life.